Hey everyone, good morning. Cynthia Bazin here. Can't wait for you to join in. Welcome replay viewers, welcome live viewers. Coffee cheers. I hope you have your coffee with you. Good morning, Seven Slight Edges. Good morning. Thanks for joining in again today. How are you? Hope you're having a great morning and enjoying a great cup of coffee. Cynthia Bazin here, motivational speaker, mentor. I help you step into your greatness. Good morning, Mesa. Welcome into my scope. Good morning, Barb. Good morning, Socially Fine. How are you this morning? Thank you for joining in again. I was introducing myself. My name is Cynthia Bazin. I'm a motivational speaker. I'm a mentor, and I am helping you push through procrastination today. How many of you procrastinate? I know I do. If you procrastinate, push the tap button on the phone on your Android. Share this with followers because my tips today are going to help you identify, make you think about what you're procrastinating on, and then some smart tips to help you push through the procrastination. Good morning, Barb. How are you today? Thank you so much for joining in. I love you, adore you. Definitely, if you can, on your iPhone, you swipe left to right, okay, to share, and on your Android, you swipe up and down and hit share broadcast. So I would really appreciate if you would share this broadcast. And if you love what I'm saying, tap on the screen continuously because showing me love lets me know that you are resonating with what I'm talking about today. And what I do later on in the day is that I show you major love on Twitter. Good morning, Adam. How are you today? One of my favorite people. Good morning. I was just saying, Adam, good morning. And then I'm going to be talking about procrastination. And how many of you procrastinate? So many of us procrastinate. We all do it. But what we need to do is we need to push through it. So let's see. Who else is coming in? Give me a shout out. Let me know where you're coming in from. So welcome. Good morning. 5 days a week, at least 5 days a week, I share a cup of coffee with you. I give you an awesome quote and then some smart tips to go along with it. So today, good morning again, Adam. Thanks again for joining in. Thanks everyone for sharing, swiping, letting your followers know about this broadcast. And thank you for all the hearts and the love that you've been giving me over the last several days. Hopefully you've seen my shoutouts out on Twitter. Good morning, Shaleft. Good morning. Thanks so much for joining in. If this is your first time joining one of my scopes, I would love for you to put in the chat stream first time so I can give you a special shout out on Twitter today. Barb, thanks again for joining back in. All right. This one's going to be a little bit shorter today, everybody, because if you're procrastinating on something, I don't want you to stay on too long because I want you to get to it. It's go time. I want you to be able to push through the procrastination and get done what you need to do today. So, for those of you that are just joining in, my name is Cynthia Bazin. I'm a motivational speaker. I'm a mentor. I own a company called Smart Chick. You can reach me at smartchick.me. You can reach me on Twitter, on Facebook, LinkedIn. I do blabs. Connect with me. I'd love to get to know you more. All right, good morning again. Thanks so much for joining in, everyone. Thanks for the love and sharing this broadcast. The quote of the day is, "Procrastination is the thief of time," by Edward Young. Thanks so much from Minnesota, Seven Slight Edges. Remind me of your first name, please. I'm trying to get to know people's names. Procrastination is the thief of time. All right, so we all know we procrastinate. Thank you, Mark. Please say it again when you come in on the broadcast. I will remember your name in the next couple days. Thanks so much for the hearts, everyone. The quote of the day, procrastination is the thief of time. Edward Young. So tap on the screen if you are procrastinating on something. Okay, the first thing we need to do is this. First, we need to admit it. Thanks for the hearts, everyone. First, we need to admit that we are procrastinating on something, all right? And then we need to identify. What is it that I'm procrastinating on? Which is pretty easy, right? We know what we're procrastinating on. Good morning, Matthew. MVG 830, thank you so much for joining in and the hearts. And please swipe and share this broadcast. If you know somebody that's procrastinating on something or you feel that somebody could utilize this broadcast, because I'm going to share some smart tips on how we push through that procrastination. It's go time today. Good morning, Socially Fine. Good morning, everyone. Please say hi to one another. I love it. I was just on a scope a little earlier today, and I was able to connect with some amazing people on there. So all of you, you guys are so awesome. Be sure to connect with one another. Good morning, Socially Fine. Thank you so much for joining in today. All right, I got to give my shout out of the day before I start on these quick tips, okay? Every single day, I give a huge shout out. Let's see. First time on your scope. Good morning. Awesome. Michelle, do me a favor. If you're on Twitter, please say that you were on my scope today. Connect with me on Twitter at the Smart Chick. And make sure, because sometimes people Twitter handles is different than their scope handles. So please connect with me on Twitter so I can put you in a special rock star list. Okay, every day before I give my quick tips, I give a huge shout out to someone who gives me a ton of love on these scopes. And tomorrow, let me tell you something. If you give me major love today, I'm doing major gratitude shout outs tomorrow on Friday. So please, if you show me the love here and you swipe and share, I'm going to give you huge shout outs on Twitter later today. So thank you so much for joining. Thanks, first timers. Thank you, my VIPs. I love you. I adore you. And I am all about sharing the love back and helping you be an influencer also here on Scope, on Twitter, on other things. You will be a rock star. Good morning, Barb. All right. So everyone, what are you procrastinating on? Either say it out loud or write it down. And why are you procrastinating on it? Let's think about that for a second. Why are you procrastinating? Are you fearful of doing something? Do you not know how to do something? You don't have the right tools. Are you overwhelmed by the project that you've got? Are you overwhelmed about what are the steps in order for you to get it actually done? Are you just flat out bored by the project? You just don't want to do it. You're not interested. You have so many awesome things that you'd rather be doing than the project that you're procrastinating on. Good morning, Jeff. Thank you so much for coming on. I appreciate you. Hope you're having an awesome day. Socially Fine, giving smiles. I love it. You guys are all corresponding with one another. I love it. Thank you for sharing. Thanks for the hearts. Again, you showing me hearts. I give you huge shout outs on Twitter later on today. So we're talking about why we're procrastinating on something, and I'm going through the different reasons. You may be fearful. You may be not interested in doing it. You're totally bored. Yes, too much work sometimes, Socially Fine. You are correct. All these different reasons. But, what good is it? Obviously, what good is it doing us that we are totally distracted on other things and we're not getting done what we need to do? It's not helping us, right? So this scope is to hopefully, let me see. Oh my, even though I love the work, there are so many other things I love to do. You're so right. We'd rather be doing the fun things, right? But even the fun things sometimes we're procrastinating on because the task is sometimes so overwhelming, right? So this scope is to inspire you and to hopefully give you that little oomph, that little boost, that little bit like, you know what, I need to do this. I need to get through this. I need to push through the fear, the boredom, the distraction, everything else in my life to get it done. All right. Are you ready for the tips? I'm going to give you 4 of them. All right. Awesome, everyone. Thank you so much for the hearts. Keep them coming, keep them coming, keep them coming. And I will keep giving you shout outs on Twitter. Make sure you connect with one another on Twitter. This is awesome. Everything digital online is tedious. Yes, you're right sometimes. That is so true. All right. And for Jane Anderson, what helps me most is just start. Yes, getting started sometimes is the hardest thing. But a lot of times people lose momentum by just getting started, and then they lose fire. They lose the steam, right? And it's hard to push through that. So, all right, my 4 tips to help you push through the procrastination. You've already identified it, right? You already know what you're procrastinating on. And you know why. Hi, Jeff. I'm waving back. I'm raising my dark roast up to you. All right. 4 tips. Sometimes this helps people. Number 1 tip. If you have a hard time, the internal drive, doing things alone, get an accountability partner. Somebody that you need to report to. Report to me. Let me know. Hey, Cindy, I need to do this. I need to get a workout in. I need to write a chapter of a book. I need to send out 3 resumes today. You want me to be your accountability partner? I'm in. I you. Find somebody, whether it's a mentor, a friend, a buddy, somebody that holds you accountable, because isn't it true is that it's easy for us to procrastinate with ourselves, but if somebody is looking out for us, if somebody is, relying on us to do something, we don't want to disappoint others, right? So in order for us to push through that initial procrastination, sometimes we need somebody for support, inspiration, kick butt motivation to push you through, right? All right, good morning, Life Golden Coach. How are you? Thanks so much for joining in. Appreciate it. Coffee cheers. We're talking about procrastination. Have you ever procrastinated on anything? Of course, we all do it. Make your dreams bigger than your fears. Matthew, awesome. Did I give my big shout out of the day? I don't think I did. Big shout out of the day goes to MVG830, Matthew Gold. I raise my cup of dark roast up to you, my friend. You are one of my main supporters here on Scope, and I absolutely love and adore all the support and all the hearts and all the sharing that you do for me. So, Matthew, I raise my cup of dark roast up to you. Okay, first tip, accountability partner. All right, second one, make the task fun. As much as you can, get the task to be fun. So let me give you some examples. If you're trying to write a chapter in a book, right, and you are having such a hard time getting the creativity going, and it's hard for you to sit in the room alone. Hi, Lisa at the Ruds. Thanks so much for joining in on my Scope on procrastination. We're pushing through it. If you are having a hard time just doing things alone, why not take your laptop and go down to a really cool cafe, get yourself a cappuccino, nice cup of coffee, a latte, get some lunch, be around some other creative people, go to a park. Make the task fun. So if writing, you're having a hard time pushing through it, go to a Starbucks, go to the park, go to a cafe. Do something fun like that, okay? Now, what about that dreaded paperwork? Clearing through mail, paying your bills, cleaning clutter. What about putting on some awesome music? Let's see, trying to sit down and hack for 12 hours alone only works. Okay, let's see, hack for 12 hours. Okay, so what about when you're doing that paperwork, why not have some awesome music on, right? Dance, groove, go through that paperwork. It makes things so much more fun, all right? So the first tip is have an accountability partner. Hey, how are you, April? Thank you so much. What a great scope that you had. You know what? It's hard to find an accountability partner. Connect with me afterwards. I'll give you some great tips on that. Number 2, make the task fun. Number 3, if you're a big procrastinator, what about setting a timer? I do this all the time, is that in order for me to move on to the things I really want to do, I set a timer and put a timeline on when I need to get something done. So I put the music on, I put a timer on, and I push myself through it. Okay. The fourth tip to push through procrastination is give yourself an award. Reagan Black likes the timers idea. You know what? ReaganBlack.com, amazing author. I'm looking at the comments here. Jeff always distracts me. That's so funny. Reagan Black writes so many books in a year, and you know what? She needs to push through it. She needs to get through the writing every single day. So timers help her. They help me too. If you haven't tried it, do it. Okay? Try it and see if it works. The fourth tip is create a reward for yourself. So it doesn't need to be anything big. So say, for example, you want to go golfing, right? You don't go golfing in the morning. What you do is that you get the task done that you need to do during the day, and then you go do the thing that you want to do, the reward afterwards. Or buy yourself a latte. Reagan Black has a great reward when she finishes a book. The thing is this, everyone, is that you need, I wasn't sure if you're going to put that on there, Reagan, is that she gets champagne when she finishes a book. So what is that reward that you would absolutely love to have once you get things done? Blessings and miracles. Thank you so much for joining in. I appreciate you joining my scope on procrastination. I just gave 4 tips, is that if you're having a hard time pushing through things, and I will repeat them, I'm giving you 4 quick tips to try, okay? Because we all know we do it. We all know we need to get through it. And someone just mentioned about the change in venue in order to get that creativity going, the flow. I did mention that. Absolutely. I'm going to be doing that today. I need to finish up a writing project. I got most of it done, but I need to be able to really get it done today. So I'm going to take my laptop and I'm going to go to one of these cool cafes that I haven't tried yet. And I'm going to set up my laptop. I'm going to get a nice coffee and you know what? Enjoy the day. Thank you so much for all the hearts. I wish I knew the people that were giving me the hearts right now, but just know I check these scopes every single day. And as much as I can look at it, I will definitely share and give you huge shout out on Twitter. Thank you so much. So it sounds like this is resonating with you guys. All right, I'm going to go through these tips really quick, and then we're going to push through the procrastination. We're going to get things done today, right? All right, I'm Blue Hearts, socially fine. Thank you so much. Who's the red hearts? Yellow hearts, the brown hearts. I love them. Thank you so much. You have no idea. You have no idea. Rewards like time spent with friends and an online meeting is good incentive. From tip number 4. Awesome. Awesome. We all know what we need to do, right? Thanks so much for the red hearts. Oh, thank you so much, Lisa. I appreciate it. I hope we can connect afterwards. Flying Couponer, good morning. We all know what we're procrastinating on. Do you know the reason why you're doing it? Find that out. And then I want you to try these 4 tips. Again, what works for me, hi Flying Couponer, what works for me might not work for you, but tweak it up. Make it work for you. All right? I stopped sitting on my butt, getting up and showing up, April, from one of my last scopes. Did all of you see that? Get up and show up. I think that was yesterday's. All right. 4 tips to push through procrastination. Thank you so much for all the hearts and the love and sharing this broadcast, please. I appreciate it. Get an accountability partner. If you don't know where to get one, reach out to me. I'll be your accountability partner. I'm your accountability partner here on Scope every single day. All right. Number 2, make the task as fun as possible. Change in venue. Go to a Starbucks. Do some work, right? Do something that's going to make the task more fun. Set a timer. Makes you move and groove faster, right? Pushes you so you're not lollygagging all day trying to get it done. And number 4, create a reward for yourself. It doesn't have to be something big. It can be something small that if you get this task done, then you're going to get this. Everyone, think of the things that you're procrastinating on right now and think of how awesome it's going to feel once you get it done. I really want you to focus in on that right now. Or if it helps you, think of the pain. Think of the pain that it's going to cause you by not getting it done. It's go time. It's time to get things done. Don't stay on social media all day. I appreciate you staying on here. Pain. Does the pain work for you? Or does the reward work for you? Whatever works for you. You're different than me. What works for me is going to be different than works for you. The thing is this. We need to stop procrastinating. We need to stop hesitating. We need to push through what we're procrastinating on. We deserve, to achieve our goals and dreams. So procrastination has to do with bad things, and procrastination has to do with good things we're trying to accomplish. It's just because of the different reasons that I was talking about why we do it. So, everyone, who's ready to stop procrastinating? Who's going to get things done today? Thank you so much, Socially Fun. I appreciate it. We all know that we procrastinate. Focus on end result of how good it will feel accomplishing the goal. Thank you so much, Matthew. MVG 830, my big shout out of the day. Whoop, whoop, me is April. She stopped procrastinating. She's doing her own scopes. Have you checked her out yet? Check her chat stream here. Connect with her. She is moving forward on stuff. Awesome. BW180 Biz. Me. Awesome. Great. Socially Fine is giving me some great love. Everybody, the green hearts, the red hearts, the brown hearts, the yellow hearts, thank you so much for the love and sharing this broadcast. Everybody, if you've got a beverage, some coffee, lift it up. Today is the day we stop procrastinating. Today is the day we stop hesitating. Today is this day we stop the excuses why we're not doing something. Today is the day we push through it, and yes, we do it. So as Jane Anderson just said, let's do this. Cynthia Bazin, motivational speaker and mentor, smartchick.me, SMARTCHIC.me. I'm on Twitter at The Smart Chick. You can find me on Facebook. You can find me on Blab. Who's on Blab? I just want to know real quick before I go. Who is on Blab? Say me, or no, I haven't heard of it. I've got an amazing networking event tomorrow. Amazing. Yay, I know. Yes, let's see. Life Golden Coach. I've got a Blab tomorrow, 9 a.m. Pacific time. I will be doing a Periscope on it in a little bit. Socially Fine, I'd love for you to be on there. MVG 830, yes, you go on my Blabs. I will do a special scope later on, inviting you to my Blab, but you can connect with me at blab, right, .im/thesmartchick. Amazing networking event at 9 a.m. Pacific time, 12 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. I help you get your brand out there. We connect live, and you're going to meet at least 2 to 3 amazing, authentic people. I guarantee it. Many of the people that are in my networking events are here today, and they can tell you that they meet some awesome people, and it's a ton of fun. So get on Blab, and I would love for you to be part of my networking event tomorrow at 9 a.m. Pacific time, 12 noon. Cynthia Bazin, motivational speaker. I hope I motivated you. I love you all. I love you all. You are awesome. Thank you so much, April. I appreciate it. You are beautiful. You are beautiful. And I loved your scope this morning. You're doing great stuff. So I wish you all a wonderful day. Thank you so much for the love and for all the hearts you gave me. Later on today, as I always do, I give you huge shout outs on Twitter. And I put you on a special rock star list. Thank you so much for joining in. It's go time. You need to get off the scope. You need to go get things done, right? I want you to report to me later on if you got something done today or if you took that first step to push forward through the procrastination. Is that a deal? I'm your accountability partner. Who's going to do that? Who's going to let me know they got something done today? That they pushed through? Deal? Awesome. Cynthia Bazin here. I love you all. I adore you all. I can't wait to give you shout outs on Twitter. And you know what? I can't wait for tomorrow. Gratitude Day on Friday. In addition to my Blab, I am going to be giving huge shout outs on Scope. So, Jane, awesome. Everybody, thank you so much for joining in. Marriage of God, please check out the replay. Everybody, I hope you enjoy the replay and everything. And thank you so much for the hearts and love and sharing. I wish you a productive, fantastic day full of great coffee. Get a great cup of coffee today. Coffee cheers. Here's to productivity. Forget about procrastination. It's out the door. Bye, everyone. Waving. Bye-bye.